Hey, what's up? Today we're going to talk about why you can't win when you start chasing losses. I'm not going to say why you can't win, because you surely can win when you gamble. Absolutely, you can win. But once you start chasing losses, that's like the beginning of the end. It doesn't matter if it's, let's say you go into a casino or you're on your phone gambling, or you even place a sports bet and you win. Well, you're probably gonna win more. It's a likelihood that you might win more because you're thinking positive. You're not, distracted by negative thoughts. You're not distracted by anxiety. You're not distracted by bad decision making. You're actually on a high vibe. But once you lose, and if it's a substantial amount that you've lost, it's probably going to send you into a negative pattern of thinking, a negative mindset. Once you start thinking negative, that is the beginning of the end, because that fear and that doubt sets in. Fear, doubt, the fear of losing, the doubt that you're going to win. Like, as soon as you lose, all those feelings just come rushing in. But when you win, you get really optimistic. You get really confident. You get on a pattern of positive thinking. So it's the exact opposite as soon as you lose. And I don't even think it matters how much you lose. Once you start losing and you decide in your mind, I'm going to get that back, that's the beginning of the end. That is the beginning of the end of your winning streak. I'm telling you. So, I want you to keep that in mind. Once you start to lose, it's better to just walk away, because the longer you stay there, the more frustrated you're going to get, the more irritated you're going to get, the more annoyed you're going to get. You're going to start making bad decisions. You might want to take a drink, which is going to further inhibit your ability to what's up, Chris? No, I'm actually working right now, but I've been feeling the need to get on here and preach about gambling addiction. So no, but yeah, I'm on here preaching. I feel like my mission is to preach people until they stop the gambling addiction. Cause it's like I've been there. I know what it's like to be in that mode when you just then lost $1,000, or you come in the casino losing. Or you go on the phone on the game, when you make that first bet and you lose, it's better to just walk away. Because if you continue, you gonna keep chasing, and it's like you digging. The only way you can really get on that good momentum when you're gambling is if you come in winning from the jump street. If you come in winning, you have a better chance of walking away with something than nothing. But once you go in there and you lose, or let's say you win $500 on a bet. Let's say you win $1,000. Okay, now you thinking positive. You feeling yourself. You're like, yes, you have the confidence. You're not thinking negative. You're not making bad decisions. Or you might make a bad decision, but it's not going to be like a desperate decision. A desperate decision in gambling is a losing decision. Hands down. Desperation, anxiety, and doubt are the recipes for being just being broke, period. It's the recipe for an empty wallet. Hello, Julia. How are you? So, welcome everybody to the chat. I see it's a bunch of people in here. So I appreciate you guys. Make sure you subscribe. If you know somebody that has a gambling addiction, or if you have one, please subscribe. If you have a friend, a relative, send them my channel, send them this live. I'm trying to reach people, because we're in some times where you need to keep every dime in your pocket. You do not, this is not the time to be playing. 2025 is not the time to be playing with your finances. It's not. So I'm gonna be on here preaching till the cows come home. Get some help, because there is no, once you start losing and chasing, it's over. Now, if you're winning and you feeling good, I'm not talking to you. But if you losing your ASS, it is time to stop. It's time to stop. It's time to get some help. If you're homeless, I don't know what kind of help there is out there, but if you still have somewhere to lay your head and you still have a means, you're able-bodied, you have your health, you have a chance. You have a chance, okay? If you got health, your strength, and you able to walk and go get a job, you have a chance. Period. So I need you to put the phone down. I need you to delete the apps. Make it so you can't even download those apps on your phone. You know, because I notice a lot of people are hooked on the apps, the gambling apps, and they're running rampant. And I mean, when I was in my gambling heyday, we didn't have to combat apps. There was apps weren't even legal. I mean, online gambling wasn't legal. So, you know, but it's a different ball game. It's more vicious. See, when I was gambling, straight casinos, poker halls, you know, you had sports bets, but it wasn't as drastic as it is now. But I'm telling you, when you got the physical casinos, you got online, you don't have a chance. You're fighting against AI. You can't win. A lot of these slot machine algorithms are hooked into AI, and once you get on that losing streak, you're probably never gonna win. And you gotta literally get off of whatever you're playing because they go in cycles. Slot machines, any type of gambling automation, it goes. Oh, somebody said bingo. What's up, that funky monkey? I do remember you. How are you? Oh, it's so nice to see you, kiddo. But bingo is you know, I've played bingo. Bingo is a little different. You still can be hooked on bingo, but if you want me to be transparent, you have a better chance at winning in bingo than at the casino or online. Okay, I will say that. You won't lose as much. Well, you still can lose a lot, but I feel like the environment with bingo is it's less hostile. You know, you still have a risk. Anytime you're gambling, there's still a risk. But it's just a different vibe altogether. I didn't lose as much, not nearly as much playing bingo that I lost any other type of gambling. So to answer your question, bingo is a little bit better. But if you're addicted and you're pouring every dime trying to chase, see, the thing with chasing is it doesn't matter if the odds are in your favor or not. When you start chasing, there's no telling how much money you gonna put on the line. You feel me? Once you start chasing, all bets are off. You done lost your mind. Your mind is your logic, your ability to make logical decisions is gone because it's like you're in crackhead mode when you're chasing. When you're chasing gambling losses, you are in ultra crackhead mode. And so it's all bad, guys. It's all bad. Chasing losses, no matter how much, if you're chasing, it's time to stop. You know? And you might have been chasing, every time you go to the casino, you get to a point where you're chasing losses from last week, you chasing losses from last month, you trying to get the paycheck that you lost. You know, you're in chase mode every time you go now. Once you're in that mode where if you win some money, let's say you win $10,000 at the casino and you like, or on the phone and you're like, nah, I got to get back that other $5,000 I lost last week, or the other. If you start thinking like that, that's how you know you have a serious problem. You didn't want $10,000, but you thinking about getting back the money from before. So that means you're in deep shit. You're in deep crap. And that's when you know, when you're in so deep that you're down, you know, let's say over the years you're down 50K, when you add it up, it's over, man. The game is over. At this point, you can win $20,000, but you still ain't won. You see how that goes? If you win 15,000 and you're not satisfied and you're trying to get back more because you're trying to recoup the losses from before, it's over. It's officially time for you to hang it up. And that's the hardest thing to hear. It's the hardest thing to hear because you feel like I could do start buying books and looking on the internet, come up with this formula. I done did it all, coming up with formulas and systems and all of that. You talking to somebody that's been clean 5 years. Forget it, man. It's not worth it. You better off starting a business from the ground up and hustling and grinding, selling t-shirts on the street corner. You know, you better off taking $100, buying a print press for some t-shirts and selling them on the corner and making money. $10 a pop. $15 a pop than going in the casino to gamble. And that's the truth. What's up, Adam? I'm telling you, man, you talking to a fool, a complete fool, that I was a fool for gambling. You know? Made good money. I was 24, 25, making $60,000 a year, you know? Throwing it away. Chris says all them casinos, you might win, but you got to think how much you put in. Exactly. I enjoy. Oh my God, they looking for you, girl. Oh man, y'all silly. What's up, everybody? Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, because I'm gonna keep on preaching. I'm gonna try to preach a sermon every day, because I want to lift people up. Share this with anybody, your friends, your family members that got gambling problems. They need somebody to talk to them and hold them accountable and let them know this ain't it. Gambling ain't it. When you get to the point that you done lost over, man, once you lose over $1,000, man, you in trouble. To me, but for some people that might not be. If you make $56,000 and you lose on a trip, you lose $1,000. Well, see, you got to look at how much money you got in savings. So it just depends on your situation, to be honest. It really does. Like I said, if you are chasing, that's an addiction. Once you get into chase mode, it don't matter how much money you got. If you get into chase mode, chasing your losses, you are in danger. You could be a millionaire, but if you are chasing losses, you are in danger of losing everything, because gambling addiction hijacks your mind to make logical decisions. You start making dumb decisions. See, that's the problem. Chasing. Once that chase begins, it is over. You got to get help. You got to get some help. So I thank you guys for listening to me. You know, I'm reaching my destination, but share this with anybody that you know or think might be suffering from the gambling problem. Period. Some of the signs and symptoms of a person gambling is staying out, you know, late at night, coming in and you know, they're real secretive about certain stuff. They're always asking for money and loans and everything like that. They can't pay back their loans. You know, they act like they're anxious all the time and angry for no reason. And you know, sometimes that could be a drug problem, but the anger part is a great possibility that they got a gambling problem, because gambling hijacks your executive functioning in your brain. It hijacks your ability to make good decisions. It hijacks your ability to make to organize and plan, you know. So it's like, it makes you crazy. It really makes you a crazy person. Chasing Jason. Hello, how are you, Margaret? So everybody, I'm gonna get on here a little later. Catch me. You know, I'm gonna be out here preaching and just motivating everybody. Send this to everybody you know they got a gambling problem, or you think got a gambling problem. Okay? Peace and love, you guys. I will see you next time. Make sure you subscribe, because you might not ever see me again. So I'm about to end this live. If you're not subscribed, please do. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you taking this time out to listen to me. I really do. And I thank you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, prosperous day. Peace.